Hello, 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 and welcome, my Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this full moon to new moon next July 2020. I am your reader, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but your dad just calls me Mal. Hi, welcome back. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. If you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing to my channel, liking the video, hitting that notification bell, because I'm putting out content. I took a couple of days off here and there, but pretty much putting out stuff consistently, live streaming and whatnot. Feel free to comment in the comment section below, because this is a What Do I Need read. It's a 6-card draw, 6 different decks, 1 card each, just to give you clues, tips, and hints about what you need for this full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer, all within the month of July 2020. And just look at that quickly. That Capricorn moon is on Sunday, June 5th, and it is a lunar eclipse, the complement of the solar eclipse that we had at the new moon in Gemini. So we are moving along from that to, believe it or not, we've got a new moon on Monday. Somebody wake up Simon Le Bon, because we've got a new moon on Monday. Light your torch, wave it forth, right? The kids are like, what is he talking about? But we are looking at Monday, June 20th, that new moon in Cancer, right? So it's a waning moon. It's about letting stuff go. So these readings, this reading in particular, is sort of programmed, designed, whatever you want to call it, to look at what you need, but it may be what you need to let go of, right? In terms of your own spiritual path healing, but we'll see how that plays out. So keep in mind, this is general, is about as general as it can be. It's still attuned to a quantum collective of any zodiac sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are little hints, clues on the mystical or mystery path for you this full moon to new moon next. Cool. So breathe. That'll help you stay in the moment. You'll be able to really take in what resonates in you. And you know what it feels like when something doesn't resonate? Usually in your body, it's just like, meh. It's like it doesn't repulse me. It doesn't excite me. It's just meh. Yeah. Cool. All right. That's it. I will focus on my breath as well and get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that you need in a What Do I Need read. Let's do this. All the decks that I read are in the description box all the way at the bottom, so that you can look them up should you be so interested. We're going to start with the Healing with the Angels Oracle from Doreen Virtue. Itch on my leg as I tune to my body. And I tune to my angels. My angels, please. 1 card in clarity for the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What is the healing angel that they need this full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer, July 2020? The healing angel extending their wing and their hands to help. The angel that they need to call upon is a good way to say that for this full moon to new moon next July 2020. This is the card that jumped out before, the card of music, okay? So that was the one that popped out. I was like, nope, not taking it, because it's not my favorite card in the deck. Not that I don't love music, I do, but I think it can mean so many different things. Like, interpretation never ends. Carolyn Mace, really my favorite female spiritual teacher, at least on planet Earth. The other is Matt Kahn at the moment. The man, I mean. That interpretation never has a period after it, because there's no end to interpretation. So the card of music here is a tune to this for you Taurians. It's like, yes, you need music. You need either as a distraction, or for me, when this card usually shows up, I notice that there's a lot of synchronistic experiences with music, particularly when I'm like working and I'll be thinking a thought, and then a song will be like, because I put music on my TV, you know, like as you do. And a lyric, or the TV will say the same thing that I'm thinking, right? Those kind of synchronicities musically. And sometimes it's just a total vibrational match to what I'm seeing, and sometimes it lifts me a little bit higher. So pay attention to the songs that are playing around you, the music playing around you, their vibrational quality, as well as if they get stuck in your head. And of course, there's the more, I don't want to call it mundane, but creative aspect of the interpretation, that if you have any kind of musical skill, you may need to turn to it for a form of letting go, right? Releasing, to release through art, right? That creativity, that creative process, not just of manifestation, but of creative release. Like, I mean, drummers, I mean, look at them. That's why they get all the good tail. They're just releasing all over the place. Oh, I do love a drummer. I mean, what's the other explanation for Keith Moon that I can think of? He's a drummer. So let's... Kids are like, who's Keith Moon? The Daughters of the Moon. I don't know if he was a Daughter of the Moon. We're going to use the Daughters of the Moon Tarot here to get you some yin information from the Divine Yin, the Goddess Collective. What do you need? So you need music. Let's see what the goddesses have to say. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Garbage truck is here. Sorry. It's literally right in front of my window. You'll hear every sound of it. Okay, that was a quickie. That wasn't too bad. Okay, goddesses, shall we breathe? My goddesses, please, one card. Hi, one card in clarity for the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What do they need for this full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer, July 2020? Kinda feeling you here with that, the angels talking about music. Can you give us a piece of story about what they need to be aware of, perhaps, or what this music thing is about? And we've got Kali. Hey, do it. Reflect back. Turn that light off. Oh, it's blinding me. There we go. Okay. That card of Kali, the Awakener. So we are looking at the Tower being struck by lightning, of perhaps inspiration coming in. Remember, the Tower card, yes, is about destruction. Raising something down, like bringing it down to its foundation, because the foundation needs to be fixed. I get that. Happens quickly. It's not a gradual process. No one goes through a gradual tower moment. It's just like bam, all at once, which is why it can be the finger of God, the Yod, which is what those little dots are in the Rider-Waite deck, and elsewhere throughout the Rider-Waite deck, not just the card of the Tower, but it is the finger of God, right? It is boing, like the gods went boom, like that, and like just shakes everything. So it can be enlightenment, it can be insight, as well as it can be an abrupt disappointment. But with music here, it really does say to me that it might be more inspiration, like it's sort of like a pendulum of all the different meanings for the Tower, particularly Kali, that there's an like it's more the awakening part of this, like a spiritual awakening as a result of music, or you need to express it through music, or like if you are a musician, the musicians are going to be thrilled by that, but if you're not, you're going to be like, what? Pay attention to the songs. That's the yin, right? So it's going to be an internal being struck by lightning. Oh, that's why inspiration. My guides are so much smarter than me. That's why they're guides. Breathe. As we now turn to the gods, the divine yang, the divine yang, sounds like Tang, Tang. My gods, please give us one card in clarity for the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What do they need for this Capricorn full moon to new moon next in Cancer, July 2020, please, for my delightful, delicious, lovely Taurians. We've got the angels talking about music, the goddesses offering up a goddess, Kali, the Awakener, the Tower card. What's going on? What do they need to know about or deal with or let go of, if that is the case, in the yang, in the external? I don't think it's about that at all. I think what we're looking at here, hey, hate that lamp. There it is, that light. That's Athena. That's Athena in the Ace of Swords holding a truth. How much you want to bet a truth comes in like lightning? Bam! A new communication comes. Now, again, the music card of that could be something separate. These cards are not always linked, right? Sometimes they're like, well, there's this going on and this going on because it's a 2-week period. But definitely, I'm going to, perhaps incorrectly, but I'm going to go with it, conflate these two, right? That does make sense. And now it's pouring rain outside. Be right back. Sorry about that. I had a book outside that I was reading, a Matt Kahn book actually, and one of my plants that was already a little waterlogged, so I had to put it under an umbrella because I'm a plant mom. Plant mom. Yeah, so I'm going to conflate these two together. I'm going to connect them to that a piece of information comes in. particularly because they're both tarot. It's feminine, masculine, but it is going to change everything quickly. Let's move along to the Ascended Masters. They're going to speak through 2 different decks. The first one, hey baby, you guys are just full of interruptions today, universe. Come on, come sit with me. You want to see my other, what I'm a mommy of? Come on. Come on, you little fuck. No? It's the day of interruptions. Yay. Are you going to come up? No? You're gonna be a pain in the ass? No, there he is, my son, Melky. Hi, Melchior. You can't see him. He's a black cat sitting on a black cushion. Hi. Go lay down, lay down. The Ascended Master is going to be speaking through the Chuck Spezzano love pack. Hey, this is live, people. This is, well, it's not live. I could have edited that out, but he's so cute. 4 suits in this deck. The suit of the problem, the suit of luck, the suit of grace, and the suit of healing. And I had this conversation with the masters last night about this, that what you need, right? You need to know the problem if that's what comes up, or you need to be aware of the luck available to you, or you need to embrace the healing, or you need to allow the grace that shows up. So that's how it all fits into the need schemata of it all. Good, good. Nice deep breath. Here we go. Let's see what you need. My Ascended Masters, hi, please, 1 card in clarity for this delightful Taurian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs this full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer. What do they need? I'll say it again. What is the problem they need to be aware of? What is the grace they need to allow in? What is the healing they need to embrace, or the piece of luck that they need to be aware of this full moon to new moon next July 2020. Thank you, my masters. Oh! Well, lucky ain't the word on this one so much as it is the luck card of the erotic there. Oh, that light is driving me nuts today. The erotic. You need to be aware of the lucky. The lucky erotic. People are coming out of lockdown, aren't they? I don't know now. I think these might all be connected. I'm kind of feeling that. I mean, I definitely conflate these two, right? The 2 tarot, the Tower with the new information, the new idea, the new communication coming in. That's erotic. That just shakes you to your foundation. But there's something musical about it. I mean, it's such a vague word. Music, it can mean so many things, literally, symbolically, and it's going to play itself. I have to remember, this is not a private reading. I'm so used to reading private clients, right? These collective reads, it's just going to play itself out differently throughout the entire field. I mean, it's not just a sun sign. Right? So, the erotic, good for you. I haven't seen that card pop up in a while. I'm really glad it showed its face, so to speak. Well, let's find out. Also from the Ascended Masters, we're going to get you a healing mantra card from the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn about what this is all about. What is the perfect healing mantra? Let's see. I won't say there are womp womp cards in this deck like there are in the Chuck Spezzano deck, but you know, what do you need? What do you need to heal? Sometimes it hurts first. Breathe. Hurts first, hurts first. Walk into the room, hurts first. Ah, my Ascended Masters. Yes, you're right. That does deserve a kitty cat fork. It is getting a little humid in here. Please, my Ascended Masters, 1 card in clarity for there you are, Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs this full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer, July 2020. Please, please. The angels are talking music. Still not exactly sure what that means. I mean anything. The goddesses are talking Kali, the Awakener. She's also a great goddess of Tantra, mind you. So with that Ace of Swords in the Yang, saying some kind of communication that may be triggering the erotic. Woo! What is this, a sexting read? What's going on here? What is the perfect... I just made Ascended Masters roll their eyes. Please, my Ascended Masters, what is the perfect healing mantra for the Taurian collective to deal with all of this and the apparent side of fries that comes with? Encountering conflict. I don't choose sides. I take a stand. It feels like there might very well be some sort of erotic thing going on here that's very high charged, but you may not agree with each other on certain things. Red state, blue state. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Encountering conflict. I know this one. I mean, this just comes with spiritual counseling. Like, if you want to help people, like, this is a good mantra, because you're not always going to agree on everything. I don't choose sides. I take a stance. So you want to be on top or bottom. I don't choose sides. When conflict is encountered, two opposing viewpoints wrestle for a dominant position. Each hopes to achieve success by changing the other's viewpoint. Been there, done that, have the bruised eardrum. If encountering conflict from a conscious standpoint, you may realize one of the greatest gifts you can offer is allowing others to be heard. You may not agree with their argument, but you are embracing their needs simply by choosing to listen. When you listen instead of lash out, you are taking a stand for love. This is making the decision to anchor higher frequencies of light through the demonstration of your ethics, morals, and values, instead of matching the unconsciousness of others with equal amounts of aggression, even when they're really, really hot. Because that erotic, I mean, it is. It's sort of like all of a sudden someone threw some smoked paprika into the recipe. You know, maybe not so much chili pepper. We'll see. It's the erotic. It might be something a little bit more simmering than searing. This mantra is ideal for settling arguments, unraveling passive-aggressive behavior. No, go ahead. Do whatever you want. And releasing the tendency to blame. Yeah, releasing, letting go. Remember I said the waning moon read here. Well, it feels like something's going to release. Ba, boom. Let's get your last card down. A whisper of love from the higher selves of all involved, which means not just your higher self, the higher selves with all involved. Maybe even whoever this erotic dealio is dealing with. Breathe. The sound of rain. No, that's not clairaudience, it's raining. Okay, the higher selves of all involved, the higher self collective. Please, 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 please. One card. What is the Whisper of Love from the Whisper of Love deck for this Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? This full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer. What is your whisper of love for them higher selves of all involved? Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Look, I don't get the musical aspect of it. We're putting this all together right now. Don't get the musical aspect of it, but there's some musical aspect to that that's going to mean something for most of you, and some of you be like, I'll keep an eye out for it. But the Tower card is coming. There is awakening as a result of some form of new thought or new communication, inspiration, but that inspiration feels erotic, and it might absolutely like be threatening a relationship you're already in, right? Like if it's really that, it can be that. Like if you're in a committed relationship and you meet somebody and there's a communication and suddenly you are struck by lightning. This is major arcana. Like I would say, okay, if it was Five of Pentacles, that could be like that change where they just sort of like hit you in the gut and, you know, it's a minor thing. This is major arcana. And yes, with music, there is also a thing that every piece of music has a beginning, a middle, and end, right? Like an album of your life. There are certain songs in the album of the period of your life that you go through. But I mean, this is Athena. Be wise about this. Just an ace. But highly erotic, and to treasure your loved ones. Like that's going to mean different things to different people, duh, but it might be like treasure the people perhaps that you're already with, right, if it comes to that. Or really with this card of encountering conflict, that you can even let those voices within you be heard without acting on them, if that's what it comes down to. Because if you got to treasure your loved ones, be like, yeah, but no, let me treasure the ones that I have. It's very Taurus. You're very loyal in that sense. But if this is somebody, if this erotic energy is with somebody that it's ethical, okay, right, morally upstanding, at least in your moral code, your honor code to be with, well, then you don't have to choose sides. Take a stand for love. Like, listen to them if there is conflict here, because out of their mouth, where is that card? Because out of their mouth, some communication might leave you like, whoa, what's that all about? I mean, we are finding out what people's true colors are on certain subjects, which is a weird way to say it considering the Black Lives Matter movement. Yes, Black Lives Matter. I had to say to somebody the other day, sort of like, yes, your whole body matters, but if your arm is on fire, that's the one that needs your attention. It matters, right? So there might be some oddness coming up. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't treasure the ones that you love, that you can really listen to them without agreeing with them, that you don't have to choose sides, but you can take a stand to be loving. Cool, cool. So, my Taurus, very erotic, yet very ethically balanced, feels like what you need. So let's do this together. May the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need. May they be blessed with the music in whatever way, shape, or form that helps them heal. It's the healing with the angels. May they be blessed with this awakening, this inspiration, this clarity, this lightning bolt, this finger of God, the tower as needed. May they be blessed with a piece of information that may trigger that may bring that in, that might clarify things for them. May they be blessed with the erotic, that light them up like fireworks, clarifying them, raising them in vibration. While they encounter conflict, not choosing sides, they need to take a stand, and that they need to treasure their loved ones in all of this in order to heal, to grow, to become the best that they can be and fulfill their role in the divine plan. Letting go what needs to be let go of this full moon to new moon next July 2020. May they be so blessed. So motivate. And so it is a long blessing, but worth it. This is a tricky read. This is definitely a tricky read. It's usually just one ingredient, right? Like I said, the paprika here. Well, then it feels like the encountering conflict that there, I won't say is an alien ingredient thrown in, like people put saffron in ice cream or something like that, which I could get down if it's savory, not a sweet, but one that might be uncomfortable, right? That's an uncomfortable ingredient in this, but one that's definitely showing you something you need to deal with this waning moon. Cool, cool, cool. So wishing you the very best and the very blessed. Again, please, if you're feeling it, do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment in the comment section below, my Taurians. Otherwise, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this full moon to new moon next in July 2020. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.